Hello, hello, we are back and we are going to go ahead and start making our Dorodango. And we've got our dirt here that's ready to go. We've got some water and Dakota is going to show you how to create the dirt ball. So she's going to go ahead and she's got a lot of water there, but she's going to add just a little bit at a time. That way, she doesn't get too much in there. Because if she gets too much, then she has to wait for it to dry out again. So we're looking for a consistency of cake batter, maybe a little bit thicker. And it'll start to kind of hold together here. And that's what we're kind of looking for. And kind of smush it in your hand and see if that... Is that starting to hold together there pretty well? Maybe we need a little bit more. There might be a little bit on the bowl over there that needs a little more, okay? And notice how I'm adding just a little bit at a time. So Dakota, you can tell me if you think you need any more.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now she's gonna go ahead and she's going to start forming her ball, and there's no limit as to how big or how small. I would probably start with something that is comfortable for your hands, because if you have too big of one, it might be difficult to finish. So I'll show you in the next video the one that I made, and we will talk about that. It's fairly small. Now what you're doing is compressing this dirt together and getting all of the air out of it. And so it's going to get quite small once you start to compress. How's that going, Dakota? Does it feel like it's holding together, or do we need a little more water, do you think?
I think we need a little more water.
Okay, let's add a little more water.
Oh, that's a lot of more water.
Oh, oops, Mom added too much water probably. I mean Mrs. Cross. Okay, well, now we have a mud pie. Just try it, see what you think. We did have to add quite a bit of water to the other one to get it to stick together. Yeah, that's better. Now it's starting to stick together. Now it'll be pretty wet when you first start, and that's okay. I experimented with putting it into a plastic bag and letting it sit out and then putting it into a plastic bag to dry it slowly. And it seemed to work pretty well when I was doing that. So once you have enough dirt, then you're just going to start to form the ball, and then we're probably going to have to set this aside for a little bit. Yeah, and let it form, okay? So go ahead and make that into a ball the best that you can. And then she's going to let it sit for a little bit, and then we'll be back in a little bit to show you the next step. Thanks.